Yeah. Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above. You're now rocking with Mr. Uncommon.
What's the word, y'all? Y'all already know who y'all rocking with. It's the Fresh Prince himself, Izzy Finesse.
And the one and only Jay Confident. Remember, y'all, find you. Find your path. Just take the first step forward into changing your experiences for you and your journey. Let's go!
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Almost summertime. It's almost summertime.
Yo, yeah, word. And we just want to say thank y'all, as like how we always do before we get into what we're going to talk about. Thank y'all once again, though, for even sticking with us till now. As you can see, we in short sleeve shirts, no more hoodies, jackets. That's it. We in spring now. So before we get into anything, please like, share, subscribe. Also, catch us on Instagram at Off Xperience Pod.
Yeah. Also, catch us on TikTok. We were just talking about that off air. Catch us on TikTok. We also on TikTok still. We also signed up with Pandora Satellite, Deezer, for all y'all who have Deezer.
Deezer?
Yeah, I had to ask what that was. I was like, wait, Deezer, what is
Deezer's
that?
out there for the undergrounders. Let us know. But we out there, y'all. We also want to thank the audio fans for tuning in. Y'all faithfulness is what we love. Tune in, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah. You know, not for nothing. This guy's like so random with the whole T-shirt and all that. Like, I was looking like, I was just random.
Oh, with this?
No, not with that.
T-shirt?
Just said, by the way, we in T-shirts.
Oh, yeah. Nah, it's true.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, man, it's so random. Like,
Yeah, it's true because
Yo,
What? I was like,
it's true because you ever look at a music video and like one nigga got his T-shirt on and the next nigga got a jacket. He's like, yo, what is in
what's
the
going
video?
on over there?
I'm
I
confused.
just want to make sure y'all know.
What's the setting in this place?
Yeah, right. Oh man, so listen, as you know, man, what our show is about, you know, we explore people's life experiences and we celebrate triumphs, right? So with this episode here, man, I want to give you a little brief just insight on what it's gonna be about, man. So right, on this latest episode, right, we will be getting into the power of forgiveness, all right? And that's big. That's huge. A lot of us go through things that, you know, it's hard to forgive. It's hard to, you know, really cope with it. But it's still something that we got to learn, right, to do, right? So with that, join us and explore the transformative. Yeah. Whoa, well, I got tongue tied. Explore the transformative ability of forgiveness to heal, right? Facilitate growth and propel us forward into the phase of adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we will navigate the intricate journey of self-discovery amidst life's twists and turns, you know what I mean? Uncovering the silver linings that illuminate our path to positivity and resiliency, right? So, listen, because we're going to get into, you know, forgiveness, the twists and turns of life's, like, you know, how do you deal with them, right? Through adversity and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, again, we all go through it, and it's if we all could do it together, you know what I mean? We could probably learn from each other and all that, and just grow for that. Right there. So let's get ready to embark in the journey of heading growth, healing, and inner exploration. Right? Let's go.
I like that one, like the growth, because that's really what we're gonna get out of this, out of these topics, like the growth. Like, what's the ending goal of these topics, which is going to be about growth. And by the way, too, Jay Confident came up with one of the topics today. And once he mentioned that shit in the chat, I was like, damn, that's actually a good one, too, that we got to talk about.
Yeah.
I did, before I came to the studio, which I might drop the clip later, check out my pickup thoughts. There's also talking about growth. It's really, really big, y'all. Check it out, man, because this is what we talk about here, man. We want to indulge in this topic to let y'all know that growth is a big thing, and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's what we're here for.
We're going to get into it. So, the power of forgiveness.
That's part of growth.
Right? That's part of growth. But what is forgiveness?
That is a good question.
What is forgiveness?
Healing and moving forward in difficult situations.
Right?
Right? No?
Yeah, I could agree with that. I could agree.
Yeah.
Healing and moving forward in difficult situations.
Yeah.
That's the power of forgiveness. But what is forgiveness itself? That's the question.
Sometimes we gotta actually ask ourselves that too.
Well, Well, now for the definition of forgiveness, right? Because we all have problems sometimes forgiving, right? Sometimes it's hard. The things that for the level of things that people do to you, right? Like it's kind of you put into a level and be like, whoa, that was way too much. Like, right? I can't forgive him. But the whole thing is not forgiving them, right? It's more forgiving just you pretty much not to put yourself in a messed up state of mind to just always be thinking about like redemption or like just being vendetta and all that, right? To get revenge on them, right? Yeah. So so let's get the definition of forgiveness, right? Forgiveness is a voluntary decision to let go of anger, resentment towards someone who has harmed you, right? So it's pretty much it's just what? Just letting go of that hate, right? Of thing, and it's not more towards them. It's not just per se to, I condone their actions, right? Yeah. I'm not condoning their actions, but I'm willing to forgive. Yeah,
it's a transformative ability to lead into personal healing and growth. So that right there can build you up into a totally different person because now you're forgiving within yourself to forgive that person for what they did or what they're about to do. Yeah. It could be past tense or right now the forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? So gotta think of it like that. But at the end of the day, what they say, looking at the bright side, even when things go wrong, is like the key component to the power of forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people will look at it and be like, oh, I think if I say sorry, it might not come out the way I want it, or things might not change. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that the situation is so how you say, scarce and so bad. Yeah,
you can't fix it or come back from that.
Yeah, it's like when they say when you drop a broken glass on the floor, how would you put it back together? But cutting your hands up, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like you can't come back from things though. Like there's certain levels that you cannot come back from, right? It's just,
and I feel like that right there is like the hardest part of even trying to forgive. But like the first step of forgiving though is like understanding and also being honest with yourself and what happened to you.
Yes, which leads to like you acknowledging your emotions, allowing yourself to feel the pain and anger that the wrongdoing has caused. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, then you'll be like, oh, fuck it is. Hold on, let me check myself first because you can never ever have your emotions dictate your actions. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people will still look at you like, why did you do that? Yeah, and you can be like, oh, I was angry, but why though? You know what I'm saying? You could have thought about it first before you reacted. Yeah, be proactive, not reactive. You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
So that's a great.
That right there reminds me too of what Chris has said in Vegas. On our previous episode where he was like, yo, like we all got that 2-3 second right there where we don't gotta act off impulse. Like you can actually think and just calm down for those 3 seconds to actually make the right decision.
True. Because at the end of the day, those little milliseconds, even not a second, full second, a millisecond can change the whole fucking the whole perspective of the action that's about to take place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So. Yeah,
it's crazy.
No, man. So and that's the thing, man. Like so even that with that being said, right? Like, can we forgive as easy? Does it come to us as easy to forgive somebody if they give us something, they do something to us at a certain level? Like, have you ever had to forgive somebody that you maybe like was like receptive to do so? But
I had been in a situation like that, but then again, me knowing me, I have to reflect on the benefits of it, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I got to, like, consider how forgiveness improves my mental and physical health. You know what I'm saying? And once I do that, then I can allow this person to come into my door and be like, yo, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when we can be on a clean slate and on a common ground, you know what I'm saying, with nobody bothering nobody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how I look at it. But I've been done dirty, but I got to always make sure that I always balance my benefits of it first, and I look at it before I even make an action,
Yeah, that's true, because people got many different reasons on why they forgiven. And like for me, in my my fault, fucking sick too.
I thought he was gonna start crying or something.
Nah.
Forgive me.
Yeah,
forgive this.
But like for my reasoning of even forgiveness was like for emotional healing.
Okay.
So that right there, like emotional healing, really, once you forgive, now you can actually move forward with your life. And like that right there, how I said growth in the beginning, that's when you really start to feel like, yeah, I feel way better now.
Yeah,
and
I like how
really
you say
know the
that.
understanding.
I like how you say that because that basically you're growing mentally to set boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you set boundaries, you think about what you might need to feel safe and respected moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And once you do that, then you good. The world's a better place.
The thing is that you know it's big, man, because you know it becomes with the emotional side of it, right? Like, you know, it's just forgiving somebody, and the thing is, it's again, it's not condoning their actions, right? But it's kind of understanding or having empathy for their situation on their side, on why they did that, or what was the the events on leading to that, right? So, you know, and understanding, right? You don't have to agree with it, right? We don't have to agree with it. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with that people have done to me, but I've slowly, and mind you, listen, honestly, anybody that knows me, man, like, I've had so much, like my attitude is like I'm not saying now, cause I'm always working. Every day I'm working on it. I'm working on it every day. But I had a fucked up attitude, right? So I will really like just be in that space, like, oh, fuck that, is that, I don't give a fuck, whatever case. And I ain't gonna forgive nobody. I don't care.
But what made you get into that space?
Honestly, I'm gonna blame it on everything I was taught since I was a kid, man. Like just everything I knew, right? Everything I knew. It's just me putting myself in spaces that I guess made me feel that way. I really can't point out what it is, but what else can I blame it on, right? But if I don't know any better, I won't do any better. You know what I mean?
The reason why I ask is because like certain individuals, they go through certain phases, like a friendship betrayal, right? And with that right there, they start feeling like, damn, how can I forgive this person? I thought we were boys, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, that's the shit that makes it go downhill. Like, fuck. How do I forgive this person and then forgive myself for forgiving this person? You understand what I'm saying?
I've had episodes like that.
Yeah, and that's part of the whole thing where you're saying, like, how can I, like, where can you tell, like, where did it start from? And some people do that. They like, I won't be able to forgive the world because this one person did to me wrong.
Right.
And that's a friend. You know, just like family conflict.
Yeah.
You know, family situation, you get your closest family's doing you grimy. You ain't gonna forgive nobody else no more because your close family did you grimy.
Yeah.
But I feel like in that sense though, I feel like you shouldn't put like what other people did to you into like other people that wasn't involved in that situation, because not everybody is like that person. No, everybody is always different. So you can't, just because this happened to you with this person doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna happen with this person. And that right there involves like trust. Like a lot of trust issues, and like, you know, coming where we come from, you know, we have that a lot. Like
we do definitely have trust issues.
Just being from the hood, you know, like you always got to be alert. So now that's where trust comes in
all the time.
But is that everybody always is out to do you dirty? Like,
and then you see what other fucked up people do, and it's like, damn, bro, you really did that. Like, now how can I trust you now? Like,
exactly,
doesn't necessarily have to be done to you, but you see what they do to other people.
And not only that, but you got to look at it too, because it's been told to us since young. Alice in Wonderland, bro. Yo, I'm serious. We've been watching that movie and listening to them stories for our whole entire childhood life. And the reason why I say that is because the cat. He tried to lead her right to the right way, but he was a liar.
He was,
You know what I'm saying? So the whole time is these stories that tell us like, yo, how can I forgive if this nigga is teaching me to lie my whole life? You know what I'm saying? And that's the way to go to the right path, you know, but it's not necessarily. But
it's not. It's not. I honestly, like, and it is true what you're saying with the whole the trust issue and all that, right? Because we've been done dirty so much, even from the smallest things, even from going to school, somebody stealing your pencil, maybe somebody close to you, right? Like this comes from childhood, right? Like
he told on you from like the teacher. You
feel me? So now you over here like, I can't even trust this person. I can't even trust this person, right? This person for the smallest things, and those chain of events start happening more, that you don't have a lot of trustworthy people around you. And if you do, let me tell you, keep that around you. Keep that around you, because it's hard to really trust people that are out to better you, right? For your benefit, for their benefits as well. But you know, it's a mutual thing. It's not just a one-way thing, right? If you have those type of people around you, keep those, man, because like you said, again, we get taught that as we grow up from the hood or whatever, and the trust issue is not there. So, yes, there's been a lot of things, you know, I've gone through that. It's like,
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, and it's all about.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's all about communicating, man. Because like, shit, you gotta communicate with some people in order to actually forgive them.
Yeah.
So you can tell them your problem. Like, yo, I got a problem, dogs. Like, yo, if it makes you feel good.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting it off your chest, and then you're like, yo, this is the problem. Do you forgive me?
Yeah.
You know, now it's up to you to. It's up to them to be like, yeah, I got you. But then again, people hold grudges, and I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's, yo, listen, right there. Oh man, you nipped it right on. Like you saying that, man. People hold grudges, like, and I don't know if it's like grudge or it's like just, it's just like I don't know where to pinpoint that, but it's like, you know, how do you forgive somebody that you try to forgive, but yet still comes at you with the same drama every time, every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why I say, like, it's hard it's hard to forgive when people just don't allow you to do so.
Yeah.
You understand? If that makes any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
It makes a whole lot of sense.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're a war, I can't keep keep pushing. I'm gonna get tired, right? So it's like you try to come back in somebody's life, trying to squash things out, X, Y, Z, and then it's forgiven. Everything's because the whole point of conversations, right? The whole point of conversations, just to have a clear of understanding of the whole spectrum of what's going on. You know what we want things to be moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Forget about what the past was. Right? Couple of hour conversations and everything. Now it leads to, okay, we have an understanding now, right? We see eye to eye now. If we willing to let shit go, let's let it go and keep it moving. Like, that's best for mental health, stress, anxiety, you know, better relationship, possibly, right? But then when that is over and then the same energy continues on, right, then it's kind of hard to sit down and be like, all right, what am I supposed to do here at this point? Like, what am I supposed to do here at this point now? Like, I'm lost of words. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I can't pinpoint where exactly, like what to call it, because it's just like, I had that situation, and everything I just mentioned, I went through that situation, right? And the party that I went through the situation with still holds on to things that we've discussed to let go, whatever the case is. But it seems like the accountability don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and like the growth behind it too. You gotta be like, that person also want to be able to grow themselves and also like stand on their word. Because if y'all talked about it already, then y'all should already have come to a agreement, a conclusion, and then that's it. Like, there's no double backing on it. Like, that's it.
Why are you spinning the block for?
Exactly.
What is the whole? So answer me, right? To y'all, answer me this, right? What is the purpose of spinning the block back, right? To come up with the same situations that y'all just spoke about, right? And still pointing fingers like, oh, but if this would have happened,
Yeah.
That's why it's everybody likes to build scenarios.
Right.
And scenarios always
Right.
keys, like chapters and little paraphrases in people's lives. They're like, oh, what if?
What if, right?
But that what if never happened.
And that if what if, right?
So what are we really talking about?
So now you're trying to make the other person make them look small or feel small for you keep coming up with the same thing again and again and again. Like, anything is gonna change based on the conversation we had or based on the past or whatever the situation was that caused us to be in that space, right? So now you ask yourself, okay, who doesn't want to grow in this situation now, right? I'm willing to forgive. I want to forgive. It's good to have those type of conversations, right? And have that closure. But if the other person don't want to do that because they feel some type of way, then I really can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, and it comes to a point where it just gets tiring too.
Yeah.
Right?
And then that's it. Like, you just lose touch after that. Like, all right, that's it.
You lose
like,
touch.
No more.
And then what it becomes after that, right? You lose touch, then, John, you can relate to this. Something happens now. Yeah. Right? And now that relationship couldn't be amended because of one person, right? But then now you hit the extreme of losing that person. And mind you, there was no relationship reconciled or anything, right? Now then what? then we going through this because one person don't want to like fucking budge or take accountability or you know what I'm saying, or don't want to look some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that,
I mean, yeah.
that's the part right there that it sucks, bro. Like,
it does.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even that, because that's when you start taking personal mistakes within yourself, right? Because, you know, like, I made a mistake before. Like, it wasn't a mistake, but I had gone into a situation with my brother and stuff like that where I thought now, like, you know what, I forgave him for it. You know, I tried to reach out to forgive him for it. And, you know, and I made sure that with that, I was going to continue to strive to do better for my future because I wouldn't want to keep that resentment for nobody else the same way I did with him.
Right.
So that what made me push forward to keep going in a positive note. Even though the situation happened with him, I told myself this will never happen again. You know what I'm saying? That if anybody who I have ever had a problem with, I'm going to talk to them and settle it with them. Like, yo, this is what happened. My fault. It is what it is. It was your fault because you fucked up. Let's accept that shit first and foremost. But I'm just here to let you know that you fucked up. You know what I mean? Let's keep it at that. But you always got to take your personal mistake and accept the fact that you fucked up. And then that you got to forgive yourself and say, all right, I'm going to do this. Yo, what up, bro? Yo, what up, sis? My fault. Ma. I ain't mean to talk to you that way, ma. You know, you could have slapped the shit out of me, ma. You know that shit, ma. It doesn't take that much to do that, just to talk and say and apologize to somebody, because that's one of your personal mistakes. That's what you got to go through. It's part of growth.
And see that right there, like, yeah, you definitely gotta you gotta grow off of that, man. Like, it is personal growth, right? And you have to be willing to just be like, okay, I'm gonna take myself accountable. Like, it's okay. So I just want to piggyback off what he just said on that one. Like, for anybody that he's gonna clear it up and all that. If y'all watching this, anybody that's watching this, right? They know us. They know me, right? And felt like y'all ever felt like you had a problem, or I did y'all with something dirty, or whatever the case that y'all felt with, right? I have an open line for y'all to hit me up and express that, right? And we can conversate about things or whatever the case is, right? Because that is the whole forgiveness thing.
Yeah, facts.
Right? But the thing is, it has to be a healthy conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause
You understand?
Like you just saying that. I'm over here laughing because you just saying that. Like, you know, some people will hear that, but they take it a different way. Like, they be like, oh, this guy's trying to press me, or like, why is he talking like that? But at the end of the day, though, it's communication. Like, and that's like going back to what you said. Like, that's what everybody needs, communication.
I swear to God, right now, when you were saying those words, somebody did this.
Yeah, like, I don't mean it in no bad malicious way. No, I'm dead serious about what I'm saying. Like, I have an open line. Like, it's a communication is everything.
I'm the same way.
You know
like, yo, we public figures now, man. Yo, like, y'all let me know. I ain't got nothing. I'm good, y'all. It's all love, y'all. Like
I feel like, you know, it's been a rocky road. It's been a rocky road trying to get into a space. You know, people may think like certain things are fake. People that probably know me think like, oh man, this guy is different. Like, he acting all different or that. I don't believe that. We need more people. But guess what, man? You gotta believe it. Yeah. You know, I mean, you gotta believe it because
it's in the sauce.
It's in the sauce, and it only gets better from here. Like, what you think? I act different and all that. Yeah, I am. I should be acting different. I should be wanting to grow. I should be wanting to be a different person. You know what I'm saying? Tell my kids, to anybody around that's positive and doing good things. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I should be doing all those things. Certain people won't believe, right? Certain people won't believe, and it's okay, right? But this is the part of forgiving yourself as well, and not trying to get validation from other people, right? To feel like you can't be you still can't be you, right? Or be a better you without judgment and everything.
Always avoid reconciliation expectations. Always avoid that, because at the end of the day, you can forgive someone, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to literally reconcile with them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That right there is exactly what I want to get into.
Yeah, you can continue to, you can say, yo, I'm sorry, and do dances like my man Mr. Common is doing on the cameras right now. But you can say I'm sorry and shit like that. But at the end of the day, y'all can go separate ways. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go separate ways and still say, I felt good that I said I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay.
Of course.
It's like, you ain't even got to speak to the person at all, to be honest. But you could, deep down inside, though, you know that you forgave them, and that's it. Like the next time if you do see them, then it's like, all right, bro. Like there's no problem.
It's true.
Like you know what that eliminates is the resentment.
Yeah.
It eliminates that hatred towards that person. Like you
No,
said,
it
you can
does.
see them later on, and you be like, you can care less. Like you know why it's it's
mutual.
It's mutual. Y'all separated.
Hate love. Mutual hate love.
It ain't hate. It ain't hate because you shouldn't hate nobody,
Yeah.
right? I mean, unless somebody hit some
That's
level
true.
type thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
shouldn't hate none on some regular shit. But it ain't love either. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? We keep it moving and that's it, right?
Yeah.
And that's the power of forgiveness.
Yeah, and sometimes it hits you like later in life too. Like it really does. Cause when I was just saying that I healed for emotional healing, like it was something that happened to me when I was little, and like I just had it just growing up, and I didn't realize that it was that was bothering me until like recently when like the solar eclipse happened in April, and they were saying that the solar eclipse is like this year's solar eclipse was like for healing and getting past your past trauma.
Yeah.
So I kind of believed it because I'm like, yo,
felt
like,
it?
yeah, I'm starting to understand now, like why all this anger is coming up, and it's just, I'm gonna get into it because like as a man, you never want to see like your mom get hurt, like physically or mentally.
Facts.
So it's like all the dudes that you seen that did that to her, it's like you keep that anger with you, like yo, the next time I see him, I'm gonna do something bad to him, like it's not even no questions asked. And that right there, that anger really like travels with you throughout your life.
Definitely.
So that right there was really one of the things that I had to forgive. Like I was like, you know what? Even though I'm not probably never gonna see them again, like that's it. Just let it go. Like it happened already, and that's it.
It's good because I like how you said that because when I was younger, I fell in love with the movie A Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Right. And it's just the whole plot of it. Young kid growing up, mafia guy, this, that, and the third. But there's little pinpoints as I got older that I started realizing like, oh shit. I didn't know that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like there was a part in the movie where C is chasing some dude for $20. So Sonny's telling him, yo, C, come over here. He goes, yo, wait, can I get my $20? He's like, come over here. He was like, yo, he owe me $20. He's like, yo, it took $20 for this guy to get the fuck out your life.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. If it takes a small situation for someone to get out your life, forgive yourself for you even being a part of that.
Yeah.
Just be lucky I let you like me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
Be lucky you was around my circle at the end of the day. But I will forgive myself for allowing that to happen. You know what I mean? I will never see you again. It took me $20 for you to get the fuck out of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're a soulless person to me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And I accept that. I forgave myself for doing a dumbass move, and I'm moving forward.
Yeah.
And that's why I like how you said that when you're growing up, you realizing things when you get older. That's exactly how I looked at it. And that movie showed me a lot like, oh, shit. So it literally takes me, somebody to owe me something to me to stop talking to them like that.
No, yeah, because growing up, you're not really in tune with your feelings, like with your emotions like that. And that was the problem. Like, that was the issue right there. I wasn't really in tune with my issue. So now that I really understand, it's like, okay, like now I can see why everything is happening, why I'm feeling that way.
That's the vulnerability state of a forgiveness.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why like I said, the first key to forgiveness is understanding.
Yeah. Drop a bomb for that. Drop a bomb for that.
Yeah, that was deep.
And let me tell you, man, because I came up with a few little things about like the challenges of forgiveness, right? So right, if these are some issues that y'all have or anything y'all can relate to these, then y'all already know these are some of the symptoms that I feel like it is, because I could relate to some of them. No, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Like anxiety.
No, because there's challenges on forgiving, right? Like, look, like what it does to you, right? It's holding on to, like, it becomes you holding on to anger, right? In a form of protection, right? Because you want to protect that, fuck that. I'm not gonna look soft, or I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a man, or I'm that bitch, whatever the case is, right? You know what I mean? Another one's like fear of vulnerability.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard for you to be vulnerable. You don't want, again, going back to you don't want people to perceive you to be something like, oh, he's soft. He's acting like a female in layman's terms, how people say it, or right, as a man or some things, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that people struggle with. You know what I'm saying? Like, the belief that forgiveness equates to weakness as well, right? Because now again,
say that again.
It says the belief that forgiveness equates to weakness, right? So now it seems like you weak now
Yeah, because you said sorry.
because you said sorry, right? But again, you don't have to say sorry in the sense of having to reconcile with this person or anything. You say, I forgive you for what it was, what it is, whatever the case, and we can move forward from here. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't always have to be like, if I say sorry, I got to be friends with this person.
Facts.
Now, right? It doesn't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know.
And then sometimes, you know, it's difficult sometimes for you to forgive yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
even for the ones who have like that internal struggle. Like,
yeah,
it's always good to forgive yourself, man.
forgive yourself. Sometimes you have to forgive yourself to then, you know, forgive others.
Yeah.
Right? If you ain't good with yourself, then how can you understand what are you forgiving?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and I really don't get I don't get that belief, because it's like the person who forgives tends to be more satisfied with their lives afterwards.
Yeah.
Like they're not depressed no more. They're not stressed out no more. Their anxiety goes away. So it's like all that anger, that shit goes away. That shit's out the window. So I don't really look at that as like a sign of weakness if you forgive.
Yeah.
That's strength.
That's real.
Exactly,
That's real
yeah.
strength.
That's strength right there, man.
Yeah, because I even did something at work one time, and I apologized for doing it, right? And the lady that I did it to, she looked at me, she said, you know, you don't have to say sorry, but it takes a lot to say sorry for that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm sorry, you know, I messed up. And she's like, no. It takes a lot to say sorry. Not a lot of people would say sorry because they messed up.
There you go.
They'll just look at it and be like, oh, I can fix it.
There you go.
Oh, I'll take care of it tomorrow. But I actually said sorry. I'll come back to it later. And she's like, oh, no, you don't have to say sorry. So that's true, though.
Yeah.
You know, but like, y'all know that quote that when somebody be like, oh, I forgive, but I don't forget.
Yeah.
Like, do you think
That's the part right there.
do you think is that really forgiving, or
No,
It's
that's
not
grudging.
It's grudging.
is this grudging?
That's straight grudging.
I'm
bro.
definitely with
Because
that.
some people will say that, but like we'll take it as, you know, I still forgave you, but
Women do that a lot.
But you ain't forget.
yeah, I ain't forget.
Like you ain't okay. Yes, it could be a thing that you won't forget. Yes, 100%.
It's still there, though.
It's
It's
still
always
there,
gonna
right?
be in the back of your mind,
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing here is that is not necessary for you to bring it up.
Yeah.
You may not forget.
Yeah.
You're not gonna forget for sure. But the necessity to bring it up,
Yeah.
that's the part right there that
Yeah.
makes it fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh had a little side comment. It was like, you know, who does that? Women do that a lot.
It's true.
They
it's
do.
true.
I mean, listen.
It's a woman's trait, and that's why I meant internal struggle, because most women, they take forgiveness as a trigger for an internal struggle that they struggle between desire to let go of negative emotions or the need for justice or validation of their feelings, or our feelings, I should say, in general. But that's basically that most women do. They get into their internal struggle, like, wait a minute, should I believe this nigga now? 'Cause last week he did, last month, last year this nigga done, 10 years ago he done.
You remember 2010?
This nigga still ain't shit from like 20 years ago. Like,
Oh, well, we weren't even together. Yeah, I seen you. I was in the club at the corner.
I seen
cracking
you.
up the Dutch while watching you, nigga. I seen you, sir.
Start bringing them to your family, yeah. Oh, yeah, and y'all still together, like, yeah, this motherfucker, he ain't shit.
Yeah, right.
15 years, y'all been together 25 years, 20 years, yeah, 20 years, yeah, this nigga ain't shit. Yeah, he did this. Wow.
Yeah.
You still bring
right?
that up?
Shit.
Like, that means right
That
there,
must really not
that's
be
some
shit.
real hurt shit. That means that is really affecting your life.
Yeah.
Honestly, if somebody keeps bringing things up like that, it definitely means there is affecting their lives.
Yeah, God bless.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, be honest, man. Like, we all go through it. I've been through it with my relationship, right?
course.
With my partner, like, you know, he brings up shit that I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, you gotta be shitting me.
Nigga, I'll be like I always said it. Even
Like, nah.
even in the last episode, for the people who are watching the visuals of this episode, whenever my wife tells me some shit like that, I always give her the eating ass face like Kevin Hart. I'll be looking at her like, what are you talking about? Oh, remember? I'm like, girl, I don't even remember what I wore that day. I'm like, what the fuck, son? You bugging, son.
Yo, for real.
Like,
Like,
bring up shit from 2010 Yankee series.
what are we talking about
the
again?
World Series.
I don't
Like,
even remember that day.
yeah, me neither. I don't know.
Like,
Oh,
what
see,
if-
that's your problem. Y'all motherfuckers never remember.
Nah. Like,
don't
that's the whole point. Why would we want to keep remembering about something
in the past when we could laugh at it, like when we spoke about this.
Yeah, right. But I will say this: I will play devil's advocate as far as with that as well, right? So we're not just being biased on one thing.
Yeah.
Let's say something else as well. We also do dumb shit because we become repeated offenders.
Yeah.
Right? We're doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over. You understand? So.
Yeah, so you know what's funny, right? Back to the movie of Bronx Tale, right? So now, right, he's in the kitchen table. He's a little boy, see, right? And he's there, so he tells his mom, the wife is telling the father, yo, did you tell your father you went to the bar today? He goes, Dad, I didn't go to the bar today. Oh, why you lying? Hey, I tried. That right there, you know what I'm saying? That show that, yo, you can try to lie. It gives it a little, I tried, you know what I'm saying?
You can, but at the same time, we gotta suffer the consequences.
Yeah. He sure did because he got his money taken away.
We gotta suffer the consequences, right? So you can do that. That's all good. You have a choice to do whatever you want, right? But now at the end of the day, guess what? The consequences are still gonna be the consequences.
Is free will really free will?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Really
So you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Let's stop being repeated offenders to keep doing the same shit.
I hate that though. Why you say it like that?
I can say it sounds crazy. Right.
Yo, repeated offenders. I don't like that shit.
That shit sounds like a fucking.
So
let's change the word. Let's change the word. All right. Let's
No,
stop doing the
just-
same
just
shit
Stop
over
the
and over.
fuckery, my nigga.
Just don't be living in a fucking insanity.
Yo, words.
You think you're gonna get different results if you keep doing the same shit because it's not.
It's
gonna
not.
be
You're gonna have the same result. It's gonna be the same shit. All right. So
That's what it's called, living in a insanity. Like
shit. And man,
that's OCD. Imagine that. That's like washing your hands over and over and over and over and over and over, and nothing's coming off.
bro, we tend.
How you live like that, son?
Yeah, and we tend to do that every single time.
Yeah,
every time we do the same shit because we stupid like that. You know what I mean, and it's just not us, man. It's just everybody in general, man. We just keep on doing the same thing without really.
Even
thinking
animals do it because we be seeing fucking videos on Instagram. The cat cheating on the other cat, and niggas just continue doing it and get caught.
That's crazy.
even like rat traps, like they keep going for
Boom.
the cheeks. Like,
Yo,
keep
perfect
getting caught.
example. Son.
Whoa, yeah.
Anyways, but by the way though, if y'all can see what I'm holding up right here,
Oof.
these are Off Xperience stickers, which is gonna be out soon all over the city of New York.
Oof.
So y'all better be paying attention to every
every
building.
Yeah. Take that. Take
that.
wait.
Whoa,
No Diddy.
Oh, y'all do the money spread. Y'all do the money spread right now.
The money spread.
Nah, these is gonna be everywhere though, and they got the QR code right there, so you can also catch us on the Linktree. So just have your head high, have your head in a swivel. If you want to see the Off Xperience stickers.
I like that one, bro. Okay. Yo, nigga says,
my God.
I made it, mama.
You made it. So listen, right?
shit.
So let's all take some steps together, right? To
become better people.
to be more to understand forgiveness, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we have to definitely recognize and understand, right? The hurt and its impact of when we do things or when somebody does things. Just understand it. So you can know what measures to take from that, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have empathy again to understand again that I could see why they did it. Yeah. I don't agree with it. I'm not condoning it, but I'm gonna forgive it, and I'm gonna keep it moving from there.
Yo, you know what's funny? I'm looking at my notes, right, and I'm canceling what we were supposed to talking about, and one of my notes says repeated offenses.
Wow, you see, that's great. You see
about changing the word up.
You see,
that's
I had it right there.
That's why I'm looking at my shit like, oh shit, damn, it says repeated offenses. Damn,
that's crazy.
I bit my tongue. My fault, y'all.
I mean, so hey. So it's safe to use it? Is it safe to use it?
Yeah, it's safe to use it.
It's safe to use it. Yeah, and that also like leads us into like our next topic too. How forgiveness, like with that, we gotta also keep our head like above water and just try to be positive.
Definitely.
Because it's like, as much as hard as we try to be positive, you still got negativity that just is uncontrollably that just comes our way, and then we got to deal with that shit. Or like even hurdles too. Like that's what just life is gonna come with.
That's also finding the silver lining on how to stay positive in difficult times, y'all.
Yeah. Oh wait. So all right, go ahead. Because even with that, like I wanted to give a little just resources on.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You know, on the forgiveness thing, like you know what I'm saying. Like, look, we can have some books that you can actually go read, go get. One of them is called the Book of Forgiving, right? It's by Desmond Tutu and M4 Tutu, right?
The tutus.
The Tutus.
This is the tutus.
Right? It's gonna be in the link. You can go check it out. Another one is Forgive for Good by Dr. Fred Luskin, right? You can go check that out. Another, you could go to the website. You go to Greater Good Science Center, right? You can go check that out. The Mayo Clinic's resources on forgiveness. Go check that out. You know what I mean? So if it's just getting these information, these resources, outlets to learn more about how to understand these type of things, right? Like it's not easy, but some of these things may show you and make you think about a different way or how to look at things, right? To
a better person.
Yeah. He ain't reading out one of those books, y'all.
I didn't, but I'm actually gonna get it.
Hey, preach, yo.
Nah, but it is good though to actually go out and try to get those books though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
takes 30 minutes to read.
that's it. 30 minutes,
it
you'll be
takes.
good for a day. 30 minutes a day, y'all.
yeah, and even think, but I will give y'all books that I did fucking read, right? So even shit with just like the law of attractions and stuff like that. Those type of books help you. Yeah, like The Secret, law of attraction. Like they help you cope with things like that. Say, okay, I know what this is. I know what the universe brings from this, and I could look at things different, right? So not even just those books, but even spiritual books and all that.
Nice.
You know, so go out and cop that. So let's move on to the next one with the silver linings, because we do go through so many hurdles daily, every day, that like I always say, every day is not good, but at every day you find something good in it.
out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
I received that text the other day.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just that, man. Like, and yeah, how to deal with that life's.
Yeah. Because Reachers has it that 70% of people experience positive psychological growth from difficult times, such as deeper sense of self and purpose, greater appreciation for life and loved ones, and an increased capacity of altruism. Nice. That's a dope word.
Altruism.
Empathy, and desire to act for the greater good. For those who don't know what altruism is, it's the principle and practice of concern for the well-being of or happiness of other humans or animals above oneself. They say it's an act of being selfless, not selfish.
Okay.
So
Act of being selfless,
and not selfish.
Okay, not selfish.
That's what altruism is.
Okay.
So that's part of the play of the silver linings of staying
okay.
positive.
So you basically gotta like care for other people to like be positive.
Yeah. As much as you care for yourself.
As much as you care for yourself.
It's due. It's due for you, as you would tell.
Yeah.
Somebody else, or as you would, advise somebody else.
Yeah.
Right. Because navigating life's twists and turns can be challenging, but it's also an opportunity for self-discovery and growth.
Yeah.
Right or wrong. Embracing the journey within allows you to uncover strengths you never knew you had and learn valuable lessons along the way. Finding the silver lining in difficult times means acknowledging the hardships while also recognizing the potential for resilience and transformation. So you got to realize that when you find these silver linings, you're building yourself up and not breaking yourself down.
Yeah, even though it may feel like that at the moment,
Yes.
but bro, even when you're at the bottom, you always bound to come up.
Yes, because you got to always stay positive. My fault. You got to always stay positive by focusing on what you can control, practicing gratitude, and nurturing your inner strengths. Remember, every setback is a chance to rise stronger than before. So stay positive, y'all, at all times, and find your linings.
There's always a reconstruction timeline, right? To get to that space, right? To really learn how to cope with things like that, right? Because like you just said right now, like you hit rock bottom, you just reconstructing, right? You getting put through like these curves and all that shit, these hurdles, and just to see how the resiliency you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's just at the end of the day, if you don't go through none of this, then
How can you appreciate the good times?
you can't. You can't. And this is why they say embrace it.
Yes.
Right? Like, just embrace the positivity behind it. Like, you can always find something positive behind it. As much as we just want to look at that, we feel like if something bad happens, that's the only way we're going to look at that situation. We may feel like that 1,000% for sure. Like, when, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the first thing that your mind is going to lead you to think into that space. Like,
To
okay,
think the worst.
to
Like,
think the worst for me, right? It doesn't allow, it blocks away everything else. When you start staying in that space, it doesn't allow you to start thinking on the positive side. Okay, how did I learn from it? What can I learn from it?
Yes.
Right? Like, let's see how to twist this this situation now to benefit me.
Yep.
Right? Because everything that you twist it into a positive is a beneficial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this is the thing. This is why we block ourselves to not think of that side of it, because we so stuck on, boom, the negative, the falling part. Like, fuck, it will drain you.
Yeah.
It will.
Experiencing hardships, it leads to greater appreciation to the smaller things of life. You know what I'm saying? Because now you get these great things now. Then when you look back and you're like, you know what? I was good eating the cup noodles. You know what I'm saying? Building my own little recipes and shit here and there. Now I got a fucking 5-cook meal. I got to tell them how to cook it. Fucked up 5 times and shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, but that's basically like appreciation for the good times.
Yeah, practice gratitude.
Yep.
Right? Practice gratitude. Any daily habits, right? Any daily thing that you do that forces to a positive outlook is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And these are the things that we got to start searching and really start looking for. Like, okay, just guess what? You woke up, you did your bed. It's a habit right there.
Nice.
It's a daily habit right there, right?
Yeah, that's part of the whole thing. It's innovation and creativity.
You understand?
Yeah,
that made your day already. As soon as you do your bed, your bed is clean, your room look clean. You're like, I feel good. Shit, let's go, man. You know what? You're late for something. Embrace being late, right? Because there's a reason why you was late, right? And I had a hard time with that, right? Like, I'll be late. I'm like, fuck. I'll be mad. Like,
over here rushing through traffic.
It doesn't work. Yeah. You may cause something down the line, as maybe, God forbid, get into a car crash or something, right? Like,
or even getting pulled over by a cop.
Or even getting pulled over. Now you're super late.
Yeah, the consequence behind it is just,
you know
it's just not something you want to go through. And that right there is also called the power of reversal. Because now you're making every negative into a positive. Like, whatever negative you go through, you taking that, and now you're trying to look for the positive behind it.
Yeah.
That's good. And that's a good way to look at it, too, because your intrusive thoughts get turned the other way. So instead of you thinking like, oh, am I going to be late? Nah, I'm going to be all right. It's going to be cool.
And that's the part
right
there.
You might, but if it's like, there's been so many times that I've been on my way to work, I'll search up that address on my phone on Google Maps, says I was going to be late. I'm not even rushing or going to work, and I don't even end up late. I'll be like, oh, what the hell? Look, I was freaking panicking
that's
for no
crazy.
reason.
It do be like that. It do be like that.
Nah, so is Maps lying to me right now? Like,
for some reason, it end up being like, the traffic moves so fast after that you now you're 10 minutes ahead.
Yeah.
Like, it just skipped 10 minutes.
Yeah,
like, okay.
exactly. Sometimes people be reporting the wrong shit.
Yep. And it be like that, man. So, and it's why you have to literally embrace the positive to it, man. Like, and you know, it sounds easy. Like, let's not sit here and cap about, you know, we here preaching like, oh, you know, dude. It sounds easy, right? It's better said than done, right? But you can actually do things to embrace all that, right? Like, if you wake up upset about something, listen, give yourself affirmations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Give yourself affirmations in the morning. Change that negative thought already into a positive. Tell yourself, yo, I am that dude. I am that girl. You know what I mean? I am that woman. I'm that boss. You know what I mean? I can do that. What? Who says I can? I could do that, right?
Yeah.
I can. That's going to help you literally start getting into that space. So guess what? You do your bed in the morning. First of all, as soon as you wake up, you have grace. Thank God that you was able to look at the ceiling when you woke up. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. Yeah. After that, go wake up, go brush your teeth, go do whatever you got to do, feel fresh, tell yourself your affirmation, I can, because you can. That's the problem with things. People think that they can't.
Yeah.
but you can. You understand? So yes, you can.
Yeah, even with that increases your empathy, because even, you know, when you go through tough times, it increases the empathy because you start understanding towards what other people are going through. You know what I'm saying? Because you went through some shit. And, you know, that happened to me the other day. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she was telling me that her grandfather had passed away 2 weeks ago. So she told me the whole story, right? So then I told her, oh, my brother passed away 3 weeks ago. And then I told her the story. She was like, yo, and I thought I had problems. So you see that right there, her expressing her emotions to me and her empathy towards me. She found out, like, yo, there's actually people out in the world who are worse than me.
So now she feels better.
She felt way better.
She feels better, and that's how it be. And that's how it's like you said, it's true. You know what I mean? Just understanding what all this means, right? Like, there's always gonna be somebody doing worse. There's always gonna be somebody doing better.
Yes,
that's just the way of life. You know what I'm saying? So always understanding that right there, right? And at the same time too, man, like having the mindset of bouncing back.
Yo, word.
Yeah,
when things happen.
And that right there is the 50th law, y'all, is to like control your mindset no matter what the circumstances. You really got to control that mindset.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like that, because that builds a sense of accomplishments, man.
Yeah,
you build that mindset. You know,
I mean, shit, you will accomplish more at that too.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
50th law, man.
Yeah, for us, the 50th law right there. And like how you were saying, like with the events that come our way, like we got to be able to flow with the events and just channel them in all direction of our choice. Like, do I want to feel this way about it, or how do we like find a solution and go about it like this?
Yep.
This is why we say like don't if you can't fix it physically, don't mess your head up mentally. Simple as that.
And if you can't control it, don't even bother
handling it.
Yeah, don't even bother handling it.
For real.
There's no point.
And like even when something does happen though, like just try to take a step back and like just tap into like that Zen mode. Like you just chill, and like now your brain is actually flowing of other ways to handle this right now.
That's why it's always good to remove yourself from yourself. You know? And look at yourself and be like, yo, what the fuck you doing, my nigga? Like,
yeah, right. You gotta just step back, put yourself in Indian style, and just like people gonna look at you like, yo, what the fuck? He's good. Like
right in the middle of the street.
Like,
right?
nah, bro. I'm just thinking. I'm meditating right now, thinking of ways to get out of this.
Fact.
You know what's crazy, right? Like look at this. Let's just say for example, like you said, you sit back like Zane, you know, like, and you start looking at everything that happened in a day, right? How many things you think will be positive more than negative, or how many will be more negative than positive? Like which one would you think would it be? Like if you sit down right now, look at your daily. Like both of you, I'm asking.
That's a good question.
My daily.
If you look at your daily, right, and you weigh out, just sit back and just look, like just picture your whole day as it went. What will be the way out of your positive versus your negative?
Positively, everything went well. Negatively, I didn't really do anything that took me out of my element.
Okay, right. So now if somebody comes right now and, well, you know, you driving home and they cut you off now, this, that, and third. Now your whole mood just probably got fucked up because somebody cut you off, right? So now you will forget about everything that's positive from throughout your day just for that one event that happened.
For the moment.
Right?
Yeah.
But then you probably dwell on that moment for a minute.
Nah. And then,
I'm not saying probably you, but maybe you or just any of us, right?
For a minute, because then
we tend to do those type of things.
Most definitely, because
right?
then you'll go back. Then you're forced to go back into the positive because you want to and think about the day that you just had. There
you go. So exactly my point there. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like these are things that you see how quick you could switch. You could just switch your mind for that. I just had one simple thing of yo, it will fuck you up and all that shit. But now look how fast you could say yo, this happened, but. Fuck, I had a good day. Besides this, nothing went wrong. He just cut me off. I maybe got pissed off. Yeah. Let me keep it going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because if you think about it, right, it's like me. I'm trying to accept that because I actually seen a clip on Instagram where somebody was talking to a group of men, and I understood what he meant because I'm trying to accept the fact that I can't go into my household angry. You know what I'm saying? I can't go in there without expressing my feelings to what I went through. Typical father or husband walk into the crib and be like, yo, babe, let me tell you my day real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But most times a father will get home, he's tired, he doesn't really want to express that. But the kids and everybody are coming at him. I'm learning now how to be like, hold on. I'm not having a good day right now. It's not true. It's not true. I love you. But give me some time real quick because I don't want to explode on my behalf of what I went through today on you.
Yeah.
Same thing to my wife. Hold on, bitch.
That's crazy, bro. This nigga just walking into the crib. Jack's trying to nigga just stiff on him.
Yeah,
like,
easy, son.
right?
Just
Yo,
like
bro,
that.
chill,
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because us men.
You hear this nigga just go to the bump into the wall and shit. What the
fuck's happening? Man, he gave his wife, you too.
Early, son. Push it right back into the room. Boom. Nigga.
You don't know what kind of day I've been having over here.
Yeah, facts. But the point is that most men we tend to do that.
We do that.
And
that's bad. And that's fucking bad.
And then next thing you know, we end up in the middle of the night contemplating like, what the fuck did I just do? And you start looking at your wife and your kids, and you're like,
I'm a fucked up nigga.
Yo, son, bro, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to feel like what you just said, bro. I can't wait to start feeling that shit.
Yo,
bro,
you don't know, bro. There be times where I'll be yelling at Jax, bro. And at night I'll be looking at this little nigga like that. I'm sorry, little nigga.
I do be feeling like that. My little sister
all the time, bro. And that's
I do that.
Bad,
yeah,
man.
I feel like with my little sisters. Like like recently, right? I took my little sister to the movie theaters, and oh my god, like Leah, she just always talks and always talks and always talks. So I'm literally like, I'm trying to like, I'm liking the movie that we watching, but she's talking to my other sister. So she's literally like she's leaned over to the other side talking to my sister. I'm like, yo, stop talking. And then she just turns around mad quick and she's just there like, and now she's whispering to my sister like just. But I just felt bad though. I was like, yeah, I could have approached it a different way though. Like I could have been like, yo, like people don't like when you talk in the movie theaters or some shit. Like you know,
you gotta put on.
But I'm so engaged to the movie. It's like, yo, like, but
sometimes we get that reflex
because you feel like
reaction.
Because you feel like, yo, like you should know better than that. Like, come on. So why am I even explaining to you? But it's like, at the end of the day, they still little kids though. So
and that's the empathy of understanding of the other person. Like you said, like you should know better, right? And it's true, facts, 100%. You should know better. But at the same time, it's like, all right, yo, listen, if you didn't know, people don't like talking here, so let's just da-da-da. But we do lash out with things at the end. I'm guilty. Yeah. I am guilty for it. I won't even lie to you. And I like that we do these type of things because, you know, I had told my wife, I said, honestly, doing this podcast have really helped me. And I tell y'all too all the time, like it really helped me like grow. Right? And understand things, man. Because when we have these topics, you know, we got to do research on topics like this, right? As the same way as these topics related to us. You know what I'm saying? So, and really understanding, like, wow, when we look at the landscape, we go, damn, like, I didn't understand this. I can see why. Okay, cool. And when you self understand, I guess, or whatever the case is, you start looking at something different. Like, okay, so I would say that this podcast really helped me to grow and all that shit. So yeah, I'm guilty of that. I still got a lot of growing to do, man. Like I do yell at my daughter, and like,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Like stop. Like, but I sometimes I hold myself like, no, you know what's up, baby? Tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? I calm down more, so I'm getting better at it.
And like, you know what I feel like it is too is because like this day and age, like with them, they just so smart, and like you hold them to like a high expectation. So it's like, yo, like. I expect you to know better, but it's like at the same time though, you're still a kid, and I got to teach you that.
So that's crazy you say that, because that is definitely true.
So when you saying that, right? I'm gonna hit you with something, right? The worst is, right? I'm trying to tell Jackson how to do his homework, but I'm yelling at the kid, right? Then I realize I look at the homework, I got the goddamn thing wrong. That's even the worst, bro.
And then that shit gets you tight, like what? And now you don't even want to admit it to him.
Now I'm a little but the worst is this, right?
They didn't teach you this in school.
That be me. What you mean? Why I gotta come home and do it? They didn't teach you this?
Yeah.
And he does, Daddy, and then I got it wrong. Next thing you know, when Rose comes home, Mommy comes home, he starts doing the homework with her. He realizes that it's wrong. You know what he says? Well, guess who helped me with this? Damn, nigga, really? Son.
That's tough, because nowadays what they teaching the kids is like,
it's way different.
It's way different. I don't even remember even learning it that way.
Way
For real. Like I don't even remember being in 8th grade and learning shit like learning about shit.
Nah,
like that,
they be teaching them some wild. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
I don't really know this. They ain't teaching this in school, like, but I ain't gonna lie, that right there, I used to get upset. That I'm doing better, and I'm not gonna lie, man.
Yeah,
like
I'm doing better too.
I used to before, but when she come out to me, look, it still hits me. I'm not gonna lie, but I breathe. I mean, okay, because like you said, when you said before, you know, it's better to just sit back and just not react over. Just sit back and all right, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me not jump over impulse and all that. Just let me all right, because again, like you said, you may expect them to know more than what you think it is, right? You know what I mean? But we still have to teach them these type of things too, right? They just kids. We still gotta adapt to those type of things, right? So it's not easy.
It's not
easy, but it's a work in progress.
Shout out to the parents, y'all.
Yeah. So when you have kids, you know exactly what it is. Or even to anybody too, man. Like even to your partner. You know, you last shout out to that too. Like, you know, even recently now, I'll give y'all one right now with my wife and everything. Like, you know, we have, like everybody else, we have problems, man. We have issues, you know, and, you know, we've been through rough times, honestly, rough fucking times, right? Now, you know, we will get into things like I will be the aggressor maybe, and then when they got it, she'll be the aggressor. So there was never understanding. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No common ground.
No common ground, right? Because we wasn't listening to each other. We didn't want to listen to each other, right? But now when we speak, boom. And at the same time, too, again, accountability. Knowing that you were wrong, we still want to be macho and all that and not admit to it. So now we make things worse.
But that's both ways, though.
It is both ways, for sure, for sure. It's definitely both ways, right? So we want to be that, our ego is going to take over, like, boom. So we don't, but when you control that ego and you really listen and you really understand, maybe you may not agree with it, but if you go, okay, I understand. If I did something wrong, you know what? You're right. My fault. You're right. And things got better. Things are getting better. You know what I mean? Because we are doing those type of homework, those type of exercises.
That's good.
Right?
Step by step.
Step by step, man, because nobody want to, like, be arguing about stupid shit and making it worse for days. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
whack.
dumb shit because we don't want to budge. We don't want to give in to whatever the fuck we thinking that is going to make us look this small, which is stupid. If I can't be vulnerable to my partner, then who the fuck am I going to be vulnerable to?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst part. But I didn't really understand that before. I didn't understand that. Like, my ego was real crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It
like,
takes time, though, to learn
and
that.
it do takes time. And you know, I don't regret anything, right?
No, it takes time. It takes time because you gotta be mindful and be present.
Yes.
Yeah, because some people struggle and they teach themselves the importance of staying present and mindful. They start focusing on the here and now and not worry too much about the future. So they focus more about what's going on right now. They're like, all right, my mindfulness is right now. I can't really focus on the future because it's not coming. It's over there. Yeah. I can't bring it here right now because now it's going to damage my present. The past is back there. I can't bring that now because that might damage my present. You know what I'm saying? But we'll laugh at the past and just keep looking forward for the future. But right now we have to live for the present and be mindful in the present. Once you do that, then you have these wonderful communications with your partner. You won't scream at your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what's crazy with that, bro? Like that, you know, it gives you time too to reflect and values, strength and passions, like, you know, and weaknesses.
Yes.
On those type of things, right? And this is when the growth comes. Yeah. See, this is the thing that we lack off of understanding, right? When you go through this and you real just self-discover yourself.
Yeah, it feels like a new chapter unlocked.
right. You understand,
you
like
unlock something that's like you never even knew that
you had that strength in you.
Yeah, that you was lacking on that.
That's
that
fire,
now you could fix.
That's fire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So and that's the shit right there. That is like, all right, wow, I didn't know I can really handle that. Like, and you feel proud of yourself.
Hell yeah,
like you feel good. You know how many times I do things right now and I'm like, wow, like. Like a little kid. Wow.
Nah, yeah, but I feel like with that, like that right there is gonna be endless. Like as long as you living on this earth, like that right there, just growing and just like finding out more things about yourself. That right there is endless.
Endless. It's infinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're gonna keep growing. You're gonna keep growing. Imagine, let's do this, right? Like in our age, right? I got so much to decompress from my life right? To insert what my future will be now, right? My present moving forward,
Okay.
right? So all the negative shit it was installed in me, and bad, whatever the case is, right? I'm trying to wash all that away, so get new information. That's positive side, right? So imagine all these years of trying to get rid of all that. It's a lot, right? It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it ain't easy
it's good. Yeah, it's good to wash it out. It's also good to try to turn that negative into a positive energy within yourself. Because if you can turn that negativity you have into a positive energy, then you can focus more on what you have right now. And then when it's time to learn more and fill in those other spaces that you took that negative into positives, you're set, you're good, you're comfortable. You're willing to bring in all that knowledge, all that education, all that wisdom, you know what I'm saying, of life within yourself, because you already turned that negativity from your past into a positive energy for what you're doing now.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
You can always turn that around.
Of course. And then that's why I always say that, it's like a battery. You got positive and negative. That's the only thing that makes the battery work. Once you put that together, it'll function. Now, the way you work is up to you. Shit, I just found out that marijuana does not make you lazy. It's up to your unmotivated ass to get up and do something.
There you go.
So at the end of the day, if you smoke weed, go ahead, do your thing. But if you want to build a house after that, go right ahead, because you can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to paint, go right ahead, you can do it. But if you sit in your ass on the couch and just say, I don't want to watch TV, that's because you unmotivated. You ain't got nothing going on in your life.
Yeah, and if you that's happening, and if you just home not doing nothing, guess what? Journalize your feelings and your thoughts, right?
That's fire.
Yeah. Also, another thing you could do. Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying no before and then you could really see, articulate what your weakness and your strengths are. That's a good way to look at your reflection.
Yeah.
If you really articulate your feelings and thoughts on paper.
Yeah, and also too, if you just sitting on the couch not doing nothing, after you just smoking, go search up Off Xperience on YouTube and go tap into all our episodes.
Facts, yo.
You know what I'm saying? We give you a lot of gems out here.
Yeah, a lot of
man.
gems,
That's
It's true though, man. But like he said, man, you can find yourself if you motivate yourself in the positive way, man. That's why I always speak about shadow work. I always speak about that, man. If you can find the dark side of yourself and recollect with the light side of yourself, then you good. I'm doing shadow work as I speak. I write books on it. I mean, I have a book on it, and I write. It's hard, bro, because everything I've been going through lately.
Yeah,
it's hard to bring out my past traumas to write it down on a piece of paper right now. But try to do that, man. If you ain't got nothing to do, write it down on a piece of paper.
Surround yourself with people that bring that out of you too.
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
that's number one key.
Because sometimes we just around people that don't motivate us to do anything, right? Like, and how there is no self growth when everybody around you is not trying to grow as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And that's the part right there that.
Yeah, even look at even look at motivational speakers. Every morning, Mr. Uncommon got a little something every morning. You can check out his page. He be doing his little speeches.
I get negative sometimes, but that's not me. I don't want to do those type of things. Nah. Listen, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you could. When you walk out your house, negativity is staring right at your face.
Yo, facts. Ooh, I like that one.
Traffic already with that shit
I
going
like that
on.
one. No, that's a good one.
Everything is right in your face, bro.
That's a really good one.
You know what I'm saying? You open your door, boop, right there.
Hey, what up, nigga?
Yo, you feel me? You wake up, for all the people that get on your social media, as soon as they wake up, they just pick up their phone. That's all negativity right there.
Yeah, that's facts. I pray.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all negativity right there.
That's why it's also another thing, too. Like, once you wake up in the morning, don't even go on your phone.
Yes.
Like, just don't even go on your phone until you get to your destination where you got to go to, because all of that social media and what they already giving out to you in the morning, that should be way too much to intake. So that shit is never good.
Nah, man. That's why I pray.
You want to, you want to be self-aware of what's really going on around you first.
Yeah, manifest within yourself.
Yeah,
pretty much.
You know what I mean? Like we said, positive affirmations. Gratitudes. Be focused on things that you could be grateful every day, like waking up, eating, kids are alive, you making it to work, you coming back home from work, you fulfilling your tasks for the day, you working on yourself for the day. Once you got all that things, you could be grateful for all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some things that we could actually look forward to every time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, and just like we said, It ain't easy. Definitely ain't easy. But we all here, right? Stick with us, stay with us, lock in with us. You know what I mean? We all go through things. Izzy goes through things. Jay Confident goes through things. Mr. Uncommon goes through things. We all go through things in life.
Your neighbor goes through
Your
things.
neighbor goes through things.
Even your dog and your cat.
They all go through things. You know what I'm saying?
Poor animals.
But if we can do better for ourselves, then we can do better for others. Right?
Facts.
It's facts.
So,
yo, with that said, please, peace, bless, love.
Give thanks to the
man above.
Give thanks to the man above, y'all.
Yeah.
Level up, prosper.
Level up, prosper.
Peace. Yeah.